Hello, everybody at YouTube. I'm going to show you how to get HD Lethal Company. So, the three things you'll need is the Thunderstorm Mod Manager, BepInEx Pack, and HD Lethal Company. So, let's get started. Let's download the Thunderstorm Mod Manager. Install this. As you'll see, it installed the Mod Manager. Now we open this up. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can download them straight from the thunderstore.io website, install with Mod Manager, or manually install it. I had trouble with the manual install because I couldn't get the mod to work. So I recommend using the Mod Manager because it's a lot easier. Now what you'll want to do is find the game, Lethal Company. If this is the game that you're going to always find, you can either set it as default or put a star next to it so you can always find the game, because it'll always pop up here at the front. Select profile. Now the mods you want to get is one, BepInEx. This will make all the other mods work. So once you download this, download with dependency. Next, you'll want to find the HD Lethal Company. Download this, download with dependency. Next, you want to go to settings. You want to scroll either up or down, depending on where it put you, to find where the game directory is. It says please set manually. So once you do this, the overwolf at the bottom will pop up, and you'll want to find where your game is installed. So go find the Lethal Company exe. Mine is on my D drive, so Steam Library, Steam App, Common, Lethal Company. May do it first time, it may want you to do it like 7 other times. Okay, before you play with any of the mods, you want to run the game on vanilla, because that'll install all the files that BepInEx needs. So run it, just run it open once. Once this is set up, then you could just Alt F4 and get back out of it and go back to the Thunderstore. Next, you'll want to edit the configurations for HD Lethal Company. So you go over here, you click where BepInEx config HDLethalCompany.cfg, edit configuration, and then you can now enable anti-aliasing. You can also turn off the color grading with the post-processing, texture qualities, fog quality, enable fog, so you can enable and disable it, and change the resolution of the game. Default is automatically set to 1080p, but you can change it to 1440p. But if you go higher than 1440p, the mod also tells you that the UI scan elements may slightly incorrect offset after 3.0. So for right now, I'm just going to set it to 1440p if I can actually spell it right, because I have a RTX 3060. Then you want to save it. Now you want to open it as modded. If that pops up, that means you did everything right, and now the game is loading. Click online. Post the game. Yeah, my server name is nuts, because I thought it was a funny joke with my friends. And now you'll have a lot cleaner Lethal Company. I don't want to hear that for the 1000th time. So let's just go to the planet. As you can see, the anti-aliasing is really clean. So you could come all the way over here and still barely make out what you need, like right here. And even the world itself is a lot cleaner. Now, I'm going to Alt F4 to show you how you can make it even better or worse, depending on your own personal opinion. Right now, you can stop with just adding a higher resolution, but you could also go deeper with the fog quality or disable the fog. If you disable the fog, and save it. Open up the modded. Make sure you save it, otherwise it won't work. And we'll do that same planet on the same save again. Prime. And as you can see, the fog is gone. So when we go to the planet again this time, as you can see a lot farther than what you originally could, which makes the game look a lot cleaner. And I'll show you on the inside. How well this game actually really looks, because as you can see, it is super clean versus what the vanilla is. I think the vanilla resolution is super low, like 480p, maybe even lower than that. The little guy there, but as you can see, a lot cleaner than what it usually is. Probably gonna die, but at least I'll die in actual HD resolution. Now, you could take it one step further and get rid of the color grading with the post processing. This will be the last thing I show you guys. But when you do this, it is basically cheating because you took off the fog and now you're taking off the color grading. So the game is going to look like a flat Unity game, if that makes any sense. You'll understand what I'm saying. It's not going to have that same feel because you took out all of it, all of what it makes unique. So as you can see, it looks flat. Some people might like this, some people may not. It's all personal taste. We're going to go back to the same planet as usual. And as you're going to see, since there's no color grading, based on personal preferences, this could either look good or bad depending on who you are. You may love it, you may hate it, but it all depends on who you are as a person, in my opinion. But I personally think that it gets rid of all of the feel of the game, because with the color grading, it makes the game feel unique. Now, this mod might be obsolete in the future because the dev is planning, or supposed to be planning, based on the files he has in his game, DLSS and some resolution settings. So we'll be able to change some of these things so we have an HD experience. But as you can see, without the fog and without the color grading, depending on personal taste, it'll look good or bad depending on who you are. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe if you want to see more. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the future, but I hope you all enjoy. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.